Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. So I just recorded a whole intro for this, and I pressed a button wrong and messed that all up. But yeah, what we're doing today is the mission A Dangerous Reaction. The first time I played through the missions, I aced them all, I flew through them. I did this one on my first try, but noticed that a lot of people in the community were having trouble with it. So this is basically just me showing everyone how to do the mission. We'll be coming back down to that in a minute. But first, what we're gonna do is head up to the uranium mine, and this is usually the part that trips a lot of people up, so I'm gonna show you all how to fly through it. And we are right up here at the uranium mine now. I'm expecting him to start.
First things first. Let's make sure that the mine itself is still secure.
Got it. There's one of the trail cams. So once you're up here, what I start off by doing is getting that.
A trail camera? I've used these for work and for hunting before. This one shouldn't be here, though. We don't want hunters so close to the mine. Grab the camera.
Yes, and you get that one. Then you could come over here and get this camera.
Another trail camera. Bobby Joe doesn't have a permit to hunt here. Is he poaching?
Now, it'll cut off there, and sometimes he'll start talking again, like to head down to Bobby Joe's camp. And that's what you think to do, because you've gotten the trail cameras. But what you want to actually end up doing is heading over here to the mine, and this is what a lot of people don't know.
This looks intact, at least. That's gotta be a good sign.
Is that here is the third trail camera. And you have
I
to
don't
get
really
all three of
understand
them.
what's going on with the cameras, but at least the entrance is secure. Let's go find his camp, shall we?
And then now...
Hopefully that's the last one.
Shut
Pick
up!
him up and I'll put him in our lost and found when I can take him from you. It was actually Remy that called this one in. He doesn't know who Bobby Joe is, but I knew who it was as soon as Remy described him.
Okay, now he's quiet. Now you have to make sure to get all three cameras, and then you can head down to Bobby Joe's camp. And I know that's like a part of things people are like, I got the cameras, I inspected the camp, I put down the sign, and it won't let me continue. And it actually does end up people only getting 2 of the cameras instead of all 3, because if I'm correct in the missions, it does say, yeah, it doesn't even say to get like a certain amount of cameras. So once you head down to Bobby Joe's camp, you just investigate his stuff first, and then what I actually did is looked in his actual tent. So I'm gonna replicate this to exactly what I did. But we are actually approaching the camp now. Haven't seen anyone.
That looks like his camp. Any sign of him?
This guy interrupts me one more time, I'm gonna slap him. But here we are at his camp. So what I started off doing is heading over here and just looking at his tea. I didn't get any dialogue. I feel like I was supposed to, but I didn't. Then I looked at the binoculars.
Binoculars? Maybe he was hunting.
And then you come over here.
Rifle cartridges. That's not good news.
Then you can actually head into his tent, and the sign is supposed to be here, and you'll go ahead and...
That's our sign. Pick it up, would you?
It's actually invisible. Oh, that's a weird bug. And then you look in his
Secret
journal.
uranium mining. Government conspiracy?
Oh, this is the wrong
I'll
thing.
be
This
honest,
is Quattro.
I never credited Bobby Joe with this much imagination in high school. Replant the sign, and we're done here for now. A journal? Maybe this'll show us why he's out here. You know what makes this extra weird? He actually has done some detective work. Enough to convince himself to camp here.
Yeah, but once you do that, you have to investigate his journal, do all that at the camp. Now you're done with the camp. Now, all you have to do is head up here and replant the sign. It is a little bit tricky to actually get the interact button to pop up, but once that is done, you should be able to complete the mission and move on to the next one. Now we are finally back up at the mine. So I actually had to stand behind the point where you're supposed to put the sign to get the thing to pop up, but maybe it'll be easier Now, yeah, I had to stand right here.
The sign's back up? Great. This mine has never been a problem before, but let's not take any chances. Me and my dad have been dealing with Bobby Joe for years, but this is new. I know he's a nuisance, but I always felt sorry for him. He had a pretty tough upbringing. I don't want to call the police, but I have to. He's armed and known for making poor choices.
But now that mission is done, you should be able to move on to the next one. Yep, an ill-advised retreat. He should come back in a second and start talking about it. And that is
It would
basically
appear
how
that it's
you...
not just the neighbors that are making questionable calls today. Sometimes
That is how you complete the mission. I'm going to shut that dude up now. But yeah, if this does work for you, please come back and put it in the comment section. And, okay. And, I'm sorry, somebody had to tell me something that is really awkward. But, yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I really hope this works out for you. And let me know if you want to see more things like this, more things that can help you. But with that, I will see you all in the next one.